Once again, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I still remain Israel Ogufeimi, and in today's video, I'll be showing you how to make just a simple design that has to do with helping those children in the slum, assisting them, and it's the flyer was made for an NGO. So I just want us to look at the simple process how that I put in place to achieve that. So what we're going to do here is that I already get all the resources I will be using. So that is the first thing you need to do. You understand the design brief. You get your resources through research, and then you make all the necessary things. You sketch it out before you go to your application. So before we start, please, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, the best way to help this particular YouTube channel is by subscribing, commenting, sharing, liking the video. That will make YouTube to present these videos to others, so that others can at the same time watch what we'll be doing here. I believe you're doing that now. All right, so let's move on. So I already have my size. Then I'll go to my PixelLab here. All right. Okay, so this is the design we'll be making. This is the design we'll be making. So I'm replicating what is here. All right. I made this design some years back, so I just want to replicate it. It's simple, very simple. So I already have everything. So let me start from the scratch. All right, delete this. Just keep watching my cursor. You see every areas that I'm clicking on. Do you get what I'm saying? So the size I'm going to set here is, let's set the size for the design. I'll click this three dotted line onto image size. My width is, we're working with 100 here. My width is 113, and the height is 160. Okay, let's make 160. All right, so this is the size we'll be using. Don't forget that. So I'll go and bring that design so that I can easily get every detail that is on it. This is the folder that I created for the video so that it can be easy for me. I don't want to take much of your time, and I don't want the video to be too long. So this is the design. I'll just put it somewhere here. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do here is that I want to bring this image, this particular image, this one. Let me bring that first. This is the image here. All right. Let me bring this one to the front so that I can easily see what I'm doing. Please subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe. And let me brighten the pictures a little bit. So how can I do that? I'll come to color filter, this place, color filter. Okay, I'll click on color filter. So I want to increase the brightness. Increase the brightness. Let's make the brightness, let's leave it at 30. It's too much. Let's leave it at 6. And then what I'm going to do again is that I'll move it to this side, and then I will increase the size a little bit. Then I will move the picture to this side. So it's like this. Move it to that side. And what What next? What next? Okay, let me lock it first. I'll lock it there. Okay. So I want to get that white shape that is on it. Is a shape and is a cycle. So I don't know, maybe you get what I just did now. You click. There's no anything that is being highlighted, so this kind of things will pop up whenever you click this place. We have those options. Alright, so you click on shape, then you click here, you'll see cycle here, then you mark it, and I will increase it. I'll increase it. Right, I will lock this one. I will unlock this one again. Can you see it's not fitting in? So I want to move it down a little bit. So for me to do that, let me bring it to the front. So I want it to cover this place. So what I'm going to do is I will increase it also. Increase it. So let it be like this. Then move it to the back. Alright. Adjust it later. I just want it to be perfect. It is okay that way. So I will lock it so that it won't be moving. Then, if you look at this cycle that we created, at the edge of the cycle, there's another color. So let's use stroke for that. So I will unlock this one. I will unlock that one. Then I'll go to stroke. I hope you're following. I will enable it. Then I want to use the exact color. So I'll go to color picker to pick the color from this flyer. So just click on this sign, this particular place if you don't know how to pick color from the design that has already been made. So click on this plus sign. We have two things here. The first one is for color picker, while the second one here is to add the code of the color. If you're being given the code of the color, you can add it here and then you get the exact color, right? But if you don't have the code and you want to pick the color from the flyer, just click here. So you now see all the things that is on your PixelLab. So you click on this design. That is where we want to pick the color. This is the color here. Can you see this place? Any color you click on, this place will change. Alright. If you click on white, it will change to white. So let's click on this orange. And then you will now click here. You click this place. Perfect. So we've picked the color there. So now scroll down and then increase it. Keep increasing it. Let's make it even number. So let's leave it at 22. So then I will lock it now. Okay, it has been locked. So what other thing that I want to do here? Other thing is the two cycles. We'll put one here. I'll go to stroke. I will use the same color on it. Then I will increase it. Let's increase it to. Let's leave it at 4. And then I will do what? I will copy it. I'll place the second one here. Let's move it down a little bit. I don't want it to cover the mouse. And the second one will be here. It's too big. Let's reduce it. We want it to be the same size. let's increase it a little bit, make it 40. Then this will be at the top. You click on it, then you press front to font. So if you come to the font, alright. So let me move this one to this side a little bit. So should be like this. It should be alright. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I want to bring those images. So I'll go to texture. Texture is the one that will help me here. I'll go to texture. Then let me use this one. I'll use this one first. Remember, it is a cycle, so I'll click on one by one. Sorry, it's a mistake. I'll click on one by one to get this size. I will reduce it and make it like this. After clicking on one by one, that is when you can be able to do this. Let me go back. I'll click on texture. I'm sorry, this is what I did. I click on texture, and then I click on the image, and I click on one by one. Are you getting it? Then I reduce it a little bit. I want it to capture this particular child that opens her teeth, opens her mouth. Yes, that's my target. Then I will mark it. Now you see. So that is that about that. Then the second one, I couldn't get the exact picture that was used there, but we're using another picture here. So I'll click on texture again, click on this place. Alright, so let's use this. We're using this one. Click on one by one, reduce it. Alright, then I will mark it. So that is how I was able to achieve that. Now I want to quickly do something. I want to do something that is different from what is in the video, this particular design. And what is that? I want to add some color to the, they were in black and white now, but I want it to fit somehow. So this particular one, I will copy it. I'll copy this one. Then I'll try to place it on top of this one. It has a stroke, right? So I'll go to stroke and remove that stroke. So after removing the stroke, I'll go to color. I'll change the color to something blue. Blue. Then after that, I'll go to opacity. Are you following? I change the color, then I'm going to opacity, then I'll reduce the opacity. Can you see that? Opacity. Then I will click on this one and move it to the front. Alright. So that is that about that. Now let's go to test aspect. Alright, so let's go to the test aspect. Let me start with the kids. I'll be using those fonts on PixelLab. Yeah, for some reason. Okay, I'll pick the color that is used there. You already know how to pick color now. Click here, click on this place, click this and this. Then I'll go to my font. Click on font. Those fonts on your PixelLab. Where are those fonts? So let's use these. Let's use this chunk 5. Let's use chunk 5. I didn't like this color anymore. Let's change it to black. Let's use the real black. The real black. Okay. It's possible we still adjust some things because of the way it is now. Now, if you look at this place, you see that the partner aspect, there were a lot of logos, so I couldn't get those logos. So what I'm going to do is that I will just go to my, okay, this is what I will do. I will copy this, then I will go to crop, and then I will crop it out. As simple as that. And I will put it at the bottom here. Increase it. Sorry. Then I will centralize it. So that is that about that one. So because of the space now, what I'm going to do is that because of the space, how can we adjust this? Okay, let's reduce this image. Move it to the front. Reduce it. Reduce it. Okay, let's do it this way. Trying to achieve this by having a lot of space. So let's leave it like this. Let's move it to the back, and then this shape, this particular one, I'll click on it and move it up a little bit. Yeah, there can be a lot of space at the bottom here. Let me click on it again. Hope you're getting what I'm doing. Yes, I'm trying to. Alright. I'll click on this. I'll touch this one as well. I don't want you to be confused. That is where I'm taking it. I'll click on this one. Then come back. Move it down a little bit. Alright, so when I'm done doing that, I want to move these two cycles, this and this, this and this. Okay, they are 3 in number now. Let me move this one first. Okay, let me quickly show you something. I want to move all the cycle here at once. I want to move everything here at once without moving them one after the other. So what am I going to do? I'll just come here, click on this place. You can see that a box is being opened in front of them. I'll click here. Then I want to move. These are the things I want to move. This at the same time. So I'll just click on this box. 1, 2, 3. So when you're done clicking on it, you come to this one again. I'm showing you another features on PixelLab if you don't know that. So you click on this place, then it will bring those signs. So these are the signs I want to use. I'll click on this. I see that everything is moving at the same time. Do you get it? So continuous practice will help you to see some features you don't even know their function before. All right, I'm done with that. So I can now continue with my test now. So after that, the next test is showing love to the kids. So I want to write showing love in capital letter, showing love to the. So I'll change this one to that color that we copy, and then I'll go to test font. So what font am I going to use now? Let me use that same font we used for the kids. It will be too big. This time around, let's use Amaranth Gold. No, I don't like Amaranth Gold. Alright, let's use this blogger sandbox. Okay, so let's centralize it, then increase it. We want it to stand on top of that kids. It's not being balanced. Maybe the keys is not balanced yet. Okay, use your cursor to arrange it very well. Use your cursor to arrange it. Alright. Now the next thing is this festive season. Then copy this one, and then go to edit and click on this festive season. This festive season. Use your cursor to arrange it at the same time. So I think we are good to go. So we are left with the association icon. To the association icon, then I have them here, the two logos there. Let me bring those two logos. This is the first one. Reduce this one to this side a little bit. Reduce it. Oh, let's leave it the way it is. Let's leave it the way it is. I didn't touch it there. Then you bring the second one. So how many alignments? Okay, this one I want the space here to be the same space here, so I can use this one to get it. Here we have, how do I get that one? I want to move those lines to help me get a proper alignment. So I'll click this place, then you see that those lines now you can move it. So I want to arrange this one with number, and then I'll click this place. Alright, click that place, then let's make it 4. Then the same thing, I'll click on this one, I'll also make it 4. 96 will be the one to give us 4, because it will made 4 to make it 100. So let's make it 96. So that is that about that. Then you click on this place again, so that those things will not be moving again. Alright, so I want to move this logo to that side. I need to start there. and then I'll increase the size of this one. Alright, so we have a text there that says that presents capital letter P presents. I'll put that one here. So after that, you can see that if you look at that text very well, it's somehow slanting. So you go here, you go to style, then you click on this one. Okay, so we can still reduce the size. So what font are we using? Let's use the same font we use for showing love to the. I think that would be okay. This blogger, everything. Okay, let's use that. So that's about that. Then the last thing we'll be looking at here is Elijah Esma's kids feeding. Elijah Esma's kid feeding. Elijah Esma's kids feeding. Alright, so how am I going to achieve this? You can see that the Elijah Esmas is at the top while kids feeding is at the bottom. I'll just move this cursor to balance it, then I'll bring it down to this place. Let's take this one. Let's reduce the size of this one. So looking at it now, there's not enough space here to achieve that. So what am I going to do? Let me move this particular one down a little bit. I'm talking about arrangement now. I want to move it down so that the Esmas can have a place to sit there. The large Esmas feeding. And don't forget there are two shapes there. It's not only one shape. We have this that is at the front. Okay, the one at the back, and we also have the one that is at the front. This one. So we're talking about, we'll be considering these two shapes. This. Alright. So I'll mark here. You already know how I did it the other time. Mark here, click here. Then I want to move it down a little bit. Alright. Let me move this one down a little bit also as well. Alright, so we change the color to the same thing, and then we change the font. Let's use the font we use for showing that stuff. You understand? I used to forget the name. Alright, almost done. Blogger this. Let's use it. Let's use this font for it. So you can increase it. Oh, sorry. You can increase it. Make sure that I didn't exceed that line. I'm sorry. Make sure that I didn't exceed that line. And okay. So what I'm going to do next is that I'll move it up a little bit, and then I will decrease the size of that one. Let me decrease it to a level. Why this one will be in 16, a level 16, right? And I'll move it up. Level 16. Now this one to this side, and this present, I'll move it up a little bit or so. So it's like we're left with something, and that is the text at the top here. To remember one thing, the text at the top here, in collaboration with. So I think that is the last thing. So let me close this. That won't be giving us problem. Then the next thing is in collaboration with. Let me see the way it is being arranged. I'll put it here. And you see that width is at the middle. But before we do that, let's change the font. Let's change the font to that same font we just used now. Remind me. Blogger. So let's change to this Blogger. Then to make this width to be at the middle, that is where we have the function of this one. Align. So when you click on align, you will see this one means to the left, to the right, to the middle. So to the middle. Alright. So let's decrease it. 21, sorry. Okay, so this is, but with the way I'm looking at these showing love to the kids, these festival seasons, like as if it is not centralized and it's too close to the two images at the top. So I will adjust it. The activities that is there, I will adjust it. I want to move everything at the same time. These are the tests. So I'll move it to the center, like as if it's not centralized. And I will move it down a little bit. Alright. Showing love to D is not balanced on the kids. So let me arrange it. Showing love. Alright. I think we're good to go now. So the last one, this part, because I'm done with the design, I'm just trying to check out everything that I've done to make sure that there's no error. So it's like this one is not okay. I want to increase the size so it can fit in. Centralize it. Alright, this is how I was able to make that simple design that day. But before I close it, I already have a video that can show you how to enhance design quality. But let me quickly show you in this video how you can be able to do that. But if you are printing your design, because I printed this, if you are printing your design, send it the way it is being saved from PixelLab directly. Don't enhance it. But if it is for social media, you can enhance it. So I will just click here. If you don't know how to save, click here. So you can save it as project and come back to it, or you save as image. We are saving it as image. Then you click on this place, click on PNG, click here, click on Ultra. let it save. I'm sorry for the background noise. Alright, my design is saved now. If I go to my gallery, I will see my design there. So the applications I want to show you how to use in enhancing is this. This is my workspace. This is the app here. It is called Snapseed. So I'll click on Snapseed. I'll click on plus sign here. Then you just need to go to your folder, look for that PixelLab, and the design will be there. So this is the design. So what I want to do now is I'll click on tools, or you can use those features here, those ones. You can use it. If you click on this pop-up, it will change everything when it is done loading. You can see. So, but to me it's too much. I want to be the one to do it myself. So I'll click on the tools, click on details, then I will stroke up, sharpening, then I will increase the sharpening. I will mark it. I click on tools again, go to tool image. Here there are lots of options. Let me work with the brightness a little bit and increase the brightness. Then after that, I go to saturations, increase the saturations, and see that it's coming to life and it's getting interesting. So a lot of things are there you can do. Then I'll click mark. So this is the new editing now. So this is the former one that I imported, and this is the new one. Former one, the new one. So if you want to save it, just click on export. Then you see the options for save. So that is how I was able to make this design. More videos are coming that will help you to know how you can navigate through PixelLab and make simple designs. And for you to be the first person that will have access to those videos, you know what you do? Make sure that you subscribe, click on the notification bell, share the video, comment, and like. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye.